Hi guys, this is Melissa Zad for Into Boxing, and I am delighted to be joined by a very dapper looking Isaac Chamberlain. Isaac, how are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. Big fight, man, I can't wait.
You've got that good energy flowing for this fight on Saturday night. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, definitely. We prepared very hard. That's why we're confident. We're confident because we prepared real hard. I sacrificed a lot, you know. I ain't seen my son in 6 weeks because I've been training in training camp away from home. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great to walk away with the wins, get the belts, and have a nice holiday.
Do you know what's really interesting? Because obviously, you know, Chris Billam-Smith is 15-1, you're 14-1. This is dubbed as a real 50-50. It's in Chris Billam-Smith's hometown of Bournemouth. And he's mentioned in interviews that the pressure is going to get to you, or there's going to be a hostile environment as you walk into the arena. What do you make of that?
Was there a hostile environment here? Thank you. And my guys, don't just say it's all his guys. My guys are pulling up. They're pulling up and they're rowdy. So, hey, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Can't wait.
Joe, I love that. That was a great response, I must say. There is so much on the line for this fight. Obviously, Chris Billam-Smith is the Commonwealth champion. Is that correct? That's correct, yeah. You were looking at me like all paused. I was like, shit, did I get my intel wrong here? Obviously, he's a Commonwealth champion. We just heard news that Jai Opataya is willing to fight the winner of this fight, and that's a world title shot. So it's life-changing, really. How do you feel about that?
I just can't wait. This is what you're in it for. This is what dreams are made of. This is why I'm here. You know, I'm here literally for this, so I can't wait. It's going to be a great fight, and I just can't wait. The weigh-ins tomorrow, get the fight in, and just focus. You know, it's going to be great.
So obviously, you know, in terms of like your career so far, it's been quite stop and start across the years. You know, I remember you were one of my first interviews all of 4 or 5 years ago, and in that time you've had moments where you've paused and moments where you've come back into it. But recently you've kind of been building that momentum again. How do you feel that momentum is playing out for you at the moment?
Oh, it's great. It's great. I have a great team. You know, shout out to Mick for making this fight happen, and all the other fights that's happened before. Mick has been a massive change in my life because of what he's done for me, and you know, I'm very loyal and much respect to him, you know, because he literally guided my career the right way now, how it's supposed to be.
I mean, I guess it's testament to how important it is to have the right group of people around you.
1,000,000%. Everyone around me, all good people, and that's my whole team. I just want a team of people that are in it, working for me, not just to pick up a check or anything, but just here to make sure that I always win.
So obviously, we've got Mikel Lawal on the undercard of this fight. You know, he was in the interview I just did with him. He was talking about how he'd like to face the winner. Obviously, that's, you know, he's got a lot of paces to get through. I suppose he's got a British title against Sion Juma that's looming as well. When I was speaking to Johnny Nelson earlier, he said that when you guys crossed each other's paths, there was a little bit of tension there. What can you say to that?
No, there was no tension. Look, Mikel Lawal, when I went to his camp in with Usyk, he was there. We used to chat all the time. I don't know where that came from, man.
Just Johnny Nelson trying to hype it all up, isn't he?
Yeah, Johnny being Johnny.
So, you know, recently you've been quite open and speaking a lot about your past and how boxing has made such an impact on your life, you know. What's your message to young people who might have been going through the same things that you have?
Just stay consistent. Stay consistent in whatever you're trying to achieve, and that's one thing I've always stuck with. You know, even though I was having those times where it was inactive, and I was thinking, damn, where do I go from here? I kept at it, and look, I'm back on the big stage again.
And how does it feel being back on the main stage?
It was great. I'm just soaking it all in. It's all great. It's great.
I have a question to ask you, actually. We did an interview like maybe 1.5 years ago, and you mentioned that you were really into meditation. Are you still into it?
Yeah, I still meditate, everything. Still do all of that. If it's a benefit for me, I try and look for the best benefit for myself. So, of course, I still meditate.
I love that. I have wondered that a couple of times, actually. I'm glad I got the chance to ask you. So a few last questions from me. Jake Paul now has what they're dubbing a legitimate boxer as an opponent, and they're going to be fighting in the cruiserweight division. What do you make of that?
Oh, boy. let them do their thing, innit? I don't know, man. That's their business. They're doing. I don't know what that is. That's honestly, I don't know what that is.
If Jake Paul turned around and was like, I would like to fight you, Isaac Chamberlain, would you take that fight?
I have to see it before I believe it.
I love it. The confidence is actually coming out from you. It's beautiful. Isaac, we're really looking forward to seeing you in action on Saturday night. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.